All right, we're finally back with it. As welcome back, as the Flying Dutchman would say. But we got, well, most of this is new, but sometimes I re-download shit just because I'm crazy and I got goblin worms. I got mind goblins, and I just need to make sure that I am caught up on certain ones that I've already done before in terms of new stuff. Yeah, like this is kind of new, I guess. Something different about it. I'll look through it and see. And nothing new here. This is definitely new. I don't know what the fuck this is. You'll see what this is in a minute. That's not new. I had a look at this just for a second, and phew boy. Let's start here. Oh my god. What the fuck is all this? Oh, he's shutting it up. My goodness. What's the motive? That's so stupid. Did they shoot their guns? The police? I was wondering if I was going to ever hear anything about all that. This is the sequel to the last part. The microphone most likely picked that up, but I think one of those police officers had a rifle. They were prepared for something, so might have had to use it. I don't know. I took care of them. Those bastards. God, so stupid. What the fuck? Year of 21 or somehow. No Chud reflection in the phone screen. This hits different. Oh my lord. Look at all. Oh. It's over. Well, at least he has hair. It's no longer over. Why'd she have to marry such an ugly human? Oh my god. And it's over again. I think that's enough. You can see the rest of it if there's any more. Copied that. Game, mods. Or maybe I just do this and it works. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. See if that all works. So how many do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems to be alright. I think the way you saw me install all that was the correct way, unless I'm incorrect. Hey, Tony! Oh my god. I can see where they get their good looks from. Goodness gracious. Good God. So ladies, how was your day? Well, shit, nothing to say on my end. What's your language, young lady? It was horrible. There was this guy that wouldn't shut the heck up. And on top of that, a woman and her kid were practically wailing in unison. I can't stand kids. You say that now, but wait until you're older. Then we'll see if you're still singing that tune. Ugh. Freaking kid. Couldn't focus with all that noise ringing in my ear holes. Yeah, they do have ear holes, I guess. Couldn't work correctly at all, either. Ended up tripping over stuff and making a mess of everything. Had to spend my entire break cleaning up the mess. Got no time at all to relax and stuff. Don't beat yourself up too much. We all gotta start somewhere. Well, I remember when I started out as a dishwasher in a rival restaurant. Papa was pretty pissed when he found out about that, I'll tell you what. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted. Can I at least come to work with you? I'd be a hell of a lot better at that than any other job starting out. No promises, Munchkin, but if you can keep that attitude of yours in check, I'll see what I can do. You sure you want to bring Mia to your restaurant, Daddy? Mia isn't exactly known for being welcoming. The whole idea is to attract customers and make them want to return, no? Oi! Mom! Oh my god! What? Oh goodness! Wow!
Oh, I'm panicking!
I'm panicking, help! Mom, get in here, Mom! Mom!
Why?
Both of you settle down now. This is no kind of behavior to have at the dinner table. Sweetheart, please say something. Your mother's right. This isn't the kind of place for you two to be fighting. Now, if you really want to fight, I know a guy with a ring we can rent out. Isn't that the same art from the other Naomi mod? Or did the artist, same guy, just draw extra stuff for this? I guess it would make sense with these other two right here. I don't know, probably. That would make the most sense. Sorry. And why is he into it? That implies that he's into it. And I don't know how to feel about that. Ugh. Relax, dear. My siblings used to fight all the time. There's nothing more. It's nothing more than just harmless sibling bonding. I doubt that. And God, these faces. Ugh. It builds character, you know? And it gets me hard. Sorry. The outside world is a dangerous place. Can't just coddle and protect our girls forever, you know. That's not the point. I was raised as a proper lady and taught to get what I want without raising a finger. Listen. I don't know if that's why the reason you think it is. I know how to behave properly while maintaining humble about it. I don't appreciate our daughters ruining this moment as a family because they don't know how to behave like proper ladies. Lame. Whoever recorded that is just messing around with it like this. That's some ASMR shit right there, and I can't handle it. It sends shivers down my spine. I'm gonna be mean for a second and say that your sausage fingers with really long fake nails is just doing this is just it's not the best thing in the world. Ugh. Like, even when it's on mute, I can't stand it. It still sends shivers down my spine just looking at it. Well, with Mia's comments out of the way, what I was going to say earlier was that I made a friend. Ah, but aren't you in a relationship already? I knew you were an ambitious girl, but going for 2 boyfriends simultaneously? My. For your information, Mia, Nazer and I broke up recently. Is this the same world? Is that the same art? Wait, no, this looks a little different, actually. No, that's different than this. Never mind. Or is it? I'll put both of them next to each other in editing. Just to make sure. I don't know. Nazer and I broke up recently. Besides, he's just a new friend, nothing more. Sure, that's what they all say. Anyway, this new friend and I were a big help to each other. We ended up workshopping through some rather deliberating issues. That's good to hear. You gotta remember to keep your friends close. You may never know when you need them to cover your back. Lovely. I'm glad you're coming out of your shell more and making new friends. I just hope this new friend of yours is better than the people you used to spend your time around. Oh, it slipped my mind. I should tell you that I invited them to dinner tonight. Goodness, and you've already invited them over? Tonight, too? We'll have to tidy up the house before they arrive. I have a new set of plates and bowls that I bought directly from Japan. Or perhaps I should use the Swedish ones. Mia? Yo. Get yourself cleaned up and take a shower. Please don't. It's the best part. But I took one yesterday. Do not argue with me, young lady. Go now. Mia mumbles a curse word under her breath. And put on some deodorant. Please, don't. Don't do that. That's the best part. And put some deodorant on while you're at it. Don't want our guest and the dinner table full of the smell of automobiles and grease. But I don't wanna. Too expensive and useless. Then use whatever you have to make yourself smell nice. Hope you don't mind sharing, sis. I'll get the best wine out of the cabinet. Really should prepare my study in case I need to talk to the kid as well. I'll get a nice perfume for you to wear. You want to be on your best for our guest. Mom, I don't think he cares about those things. I doubt he'd be able to tell the difference between my everyday self and my fancy self. Nonsense. When we have guests over, it's the most opportune time to show our family's high status. After all, we're not some gutter trash family. We have history and prestige, so it must be made clear to people that the Moretti name exemplifies, even if such concepts are beyond the unwashed masses of Volcadera. Well then. Isn't that right, my lovey-dovey? God damn it, I want... It's all the way over there. Sorry. Of course, my Dulceza. But Mom, this is just a tiny thing. We don't need to make a big event out of it. That's enough, Naomi. What did I tell you that we do whenever we meet new people? We should always give a good first impression. But Mom, enough. Now you go and take a shower as well once your sister's done. You know that we dinosaurs have a good sense of smell. Yes, dinosaur. Thank goodness there are no other species that have a great sense of smell, especially not humans. What kind of animals exist in this world? Okay, we have in the main game, in the real game, we have giant ass worms and I guess a bunch of other giant insects and shit. So I guess it's like SpongeBob where you're walking your pet worm. And it was in a cage too, so I'll take that shower now. What did she mean by that? My room! Mia! What? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Oh my God. What did she do? Was Naomi your boyfriend? Woof. I was expecting that just some weird dinner shenanigans. Oh my god. Whatever. Nerd.
Yes, I am a nerd, bookworm. I'm studious, from my cerebral cortex to my gluteus.
We get to the auditorium once again, and I look to the back row to find our spot. Empty. Over here, Anon. I'm just imagining like the Snoot version and like the co-op version just pointing at each other. Same. If I make a mod, if I sit here and figure this shit out, it would be about that. The crossover of the ages. That idea is mine. And if you decided you wanted to do it instead of me, so I don't have to do anything, then go right ahead. I don't care. You probably do it better than me anyways. Fang and Trish are sitting in the front row. Next to them is Reed, huddling behind a cart with the projector he'd fixed on it, messing with the cords. What's the deal? Why are we sitting in the front all of a sudden? Spears asked me to man the projector. What? The multiverse is collapsing. WB's on their shenanigans again. That multiverse shit that WB's been on lately, of course it would extend to the new Mortal Kombat. That shit's wild. Spears asked me to man the projector. First I was like, say what? But then I was like, yeah man, sure. Didn't I read that line before? So here I am. I see. I've seen that line before. But where? I take my seat next to Fang. Did they say why we're here yet? Nope. Since we're seniors, it's probably some other stupid pep talk like about our futures. I have read this before. I remember something like this. Those tiny purple breasts are... I bet it's a fundraiser. I'm like good at selling things and stuff. I'm sure. Actually, I've been meaning to ask. What exactly is Carf? You don't know, man? Carfentanil, the wildest stuff a dino can get. Really now. It was used in war by skinnies a while back. It's a deadly tranquilizing agent. Bah. It's only deadly when you make it wrong, man. But yeah, it's great stuff if you know how to do it. Fang, have you ever tried any? Once. Woke up hanging upside down from a tree with Naomi's clothes on, hugging a fake skeleton. See, when I do it, it just makes me a bit dizzy for a few hours. Wait, what just happened? What do you mean? No, nothing. I just felt real weird for a second there. Huh. I'll lay down the carve, Trish. Yeah, thanks. Okay, well, going back to the earlier topic. Can I see some? Absolutely not. No. Why not? That stuff's 100 times more powerful than horse tranquilizer. It'd melt your skin. Make your heart burst. I heard a human tried it once and exploded. I bet. Yeah, sure. You just don't want to share. The last of the seniors trickle in and take seats near the front. Eventually, Spears takes the stage. He pauses to make sure everyone's covering their ears before beginning. He doesn't want another incident. All right! That said something. One more time. One more time. Wani's release is coming up. Again, yeah. I'm not going to show you my keyboard. It's a little dirty. But the little arrows next to the M key and next to the question mark key, those will go frame by frame. You might need to hit it a couple times for it to actually change the frame. So, as you all know, graduation's coming up soon. We're going to go over that whole process. But first, the student council has a brief presentation to give on the subject. Floor's all yours, Stuco. Spears gestures his hands towards Naomi and Nazar, who show up from behind the stage curtains. Talking about this. The chiffon Zarina brings a wireless microphone to her snout. She begins reciting a well-rehearsed speech in her usual snooty manner. More plastic than person. Why, thank you, Principal Spears. The projector comes to life, displaying a black slideshow title card reading. Basic. Read, how do you know when to move it forward? It's when she crosses her fingers. Check it out. I pressed shift. Now this is a very important turning point in your life. Got it, it's one of these. I needed a nap. As soon as I closed my eyes, I felt a malevolent force looming before me. Somehow, I felt like opening my eyes was a bad idea. But keeping them closed was an even worse one. What's gonna happen? At least there's cute little designs on the slides. There's a little penguin with a graduation cap. There's the school mascot in a party hat, even as the fogged up window. A lineup of various graduates with a token human at the end for diversity. Typical. There's some scientists and engineers holding hands. There's a triceratops holding onto a branch with the text, "Hang in there, baby." And there's the time the devs completely fucking bricked the Boru. As to the last announcement, fan art of characters only appearing in Goodbye Volcano High is off topic to the site and will be removed. Are you stupid? What? That's stupid. Like you're the ones who took somebody else's idea. You know what I mean? It's literally not off topic. That's like MLP taking Gen 5 and making that off topic. You know what I mean? Like, that's completely stupid. He really did that? Jesus Christ. Reminder to all users, this is a brew for caveman and centric content. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Okay? Not for the content of other studios. Wait. Not for the content of other studios. Direct uploads of co-op's content will be removed. Even if it... Like, Senkaku has screenshots and videos of just plain clips of anime. Like, would that mean like screenshots of Goodbye Volcano High itself? That's stupid. Whatever. Then there's a time the devs completely fucking bricked the Boru. Oh yeah, Naomi doesn't seem to get it, but those were some fun times. First they came for the homos, and I didn't care, because I'm not a Then they came for the cunny lewds. And I didn't care, because I'm not a pedo. And then they came for the Goodbye Volcano High assets, and I got mildly concerned because I love all Snoots. I love all of them. But then they came for the fan art. Autism. Anon, what's happening? Wait, where's Trish? And Reed? Oh my god, what is... What? Reed! What the fuck is... You know what's happening, Mr. Moose. And you know why. Anon, what is happening? Anon? Anon. What the fuck? Oh! What the... Fang! What's happening? This is school, Mr. Moose. This isn't your world. Was I crazy the whole time? Oh my god! It never was. It has to go now. It will all be erased. But all that belongs to a phony co-op will be erased, and our image will be cleansed. Image? What's... Yes, you see, Mr. Moose, a new era will dawn. Or should I say, Inko. That's stupid. No! Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Remember to back up everything. Constantly. All the time. Gallery DL that shit. Or grabber that shit. Anyways. Mods. Why is it called Nerd Mod? ANON'S Reconciliation. Yeah, like this mod right here, like it's just like the little tiny Python script or whatever. And I think with the read mod, what you had to do was, like, it was on the previous, I don't know, it was on the previous old version of the game, so you had to take the Python script and just actually replace the script in the game with it instead of just slapping it in the mod folder. So, but now you can just do it like this, and it's just easy, just like that. Going to the beach with Fang to skip the prom night. We climb out the back of the cab, and the driver gives me a wink before the taxi screeches away in a cloud of sand and carbon monoxide. We have to be the only two who ever ride in that thing. Now it's just us, alone. I take Fang by the hand and we make our way down to the beach. There isn't a single other person in sight. Perfect. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing right now. How about we find a spot to sit, then? Yeah, sounds like a plan. The waves have receded far back, letting us walk along the soft sand more easily. After some time, we find some kind of hidden shoal, only now revealed thanks to the low tide. This looks like a good place. Fang drops the backpack in the sand and promptly unzips it, retrieving 2 beer cans from inside. I take one from their extended hand and pull the tab open. To all those fucking losers who went to prom. I take a sip and my face immediately contorts. It's been a while since I drank this shit. Meanwhile, Fang chugs half of their can and laughs at me. Come on, Anon. Don't tell me you're a lightweight. Fang wants to go. Let's fucking go! No, fuck you! I grab a fresh can and ram my pocket knife in the bottom, raising the hole to my mouth as I pull the tab. Yeah. I finish the can and look up to see that Fang now has a firework in their hand. They plant it a few feet away and light the fuse way too close to the base. It zips off seconds later and explodes in a red burst after a few moments. Oh, hell yeah! This is way better than prom. What do you think they're doing there anyways? Who cares? Naomi got her stupid crown and is probably sucking Nasser's dick in the locker room or something. That's specific. That belongs in R. Oddly specific. I'll take a screenshot. Fang sighs as I take another can from their bag and crack it open. You know, Trish had this big idea when we started Worm Drama. Fang sits down in the sand and I feel obligated to take a seat next to them, suffering the moist sand seeping into my clothes. We were going to play a show at prom and everyone was going to love us, and it was going to be our big break, like she always said. Oh, fuck. Now Trish went and did all that to you, and now none of that's happening. Fucker. You know, part of me thought you two would just hate fuck and be done with it. Man, I wish. That's not happening. Not even if I wanted it to. I finished the beer and tossed the can into the sand. Better keep this party going. I just wish everything could go back to the way it was before all that bullshit. Fang takes a sip from their can as I grab another. You said it. How is this gonna change? Psst, are you already drunk? Looks like you are a lightweight after all. This is all a bunch of bullshit. School is bullshit, and prom is bullshit, and everything is bullshit. God, like, when I look at the old videos and like the audio is in one ear more and it's I wish it wasn't like that. Like, that's the only real problem. Again, it was with a phone and it was on its side, so I don't know how, whatever. Not you, though. You're not bullshit. Everything was great until fucking Trish done did me dirty, dirt cheap. And turned it into Rock Bottom 2.0. I actually have friends in life and shit. Not come off as a fucking retard for once. Fuck Trish, and fuck Naomi too. Yeah, fuck that bitch Naomi. This it's just the opposite. Fang downs the rest of their can and reaches for another. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Controlling freak probably does Nazar's homework. I bring my can up for another swig, but it's empty. Fucking bitch, even stealing my booze. I reach my hand, 2 hands, 4 hands, 4 arms. I reach into the bag and find more liquid substance, and pop the top and jug it all at once. Fuck our stupid plans and trying to fix people. Now you're wasted. The fuck I am. I bring my can up for another swig, but it's empty again. How does it... Sorry. Did they really get rid of the gay stuff? What the... Really? How does that pink bitch keep doing it? Always putting her nose into everything. How's Fang, Anon? What have you and Fang been up to? What a bitch. That pampered princess always acting like she's right. And now she's got Nazar who just wound up around her stupid finger. Yeah, poor fucking Nazar. Even if his head looks like a perfect circle. More like an even oval. Like, where it's not like this, but it's like this. I'm sorry. Why are they laughing? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing under my breath. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm not making any noise out of my mouth whatsoever, but somehow they're able to hear it and go, huh? I'm like, nothing. Like, that happens to me too. Except they don't actually hear what I'm saying under my breath. Must have said something funny. Yeah, poor Nazar. How the fuck did he even hook up with her anyways? He's so worried about everyone. I always see him fretting about you. You wouldn't believe how much that pisses Naomi off. I can just imagine her now. Oh, stop paying attention to Fang. Wah. Fuck's her deal anyways. Trying to fix Fang. What's gonna change? It's like not her shit to fix. It's not mine either. Fix? Am I gonna turn things around? Huh? Say something? You said Naomi was trying to fix me. Fuck. Well, you know what? We've been together long enough. You promise not to kill me? He's lucky he didn't drown. Okay? In the dead of night, drunk off his ass. I almost drowned once. Shit's scary. I might tell that story another time. What? Sure. So, Naomi, right? She's bugging me constantly when I first got here about some dumb stuff. As she does, yes. Yeah, you fucking hate her and she fucking hates you and all, and she got me to start dating you. She thought I was some super cool magic guy that would make you normal or whatever. Wait, Naomi put you up to dating me? She tried, yeah. Something about wanting all of Nasser's attention because he thinks you're a screw-up. Oh. Shows what she knows, right? Probably couldn't fix you to match her heteronormative standards, even if I tried it or wanted to. Wait, even if I wanted to? Fang's eyebrows furrow. Wait, do you think I need fixing? I mean, don't we all need fixing? Everyone's got their problems, you know? Oh no. Fang was very upset by what I had just said. Oh fuck. Now, when I think of it, that sounded way worse than I thought it would. Hey! What do you mean? Do you think you understand my life better than I do? I think this is different. I don't remember that line. Oh no. I need to salvage this situation somehow. Think, Ganon, think! What would Giga Chad do? Okay? Okay, bro. Maybe you are a woman. Just don't cut your dick off, okay? Please. Shit. So drunk. Can't think straight. Are you talking to me? Fang's stare was murderous. So yeah, go ahead and continue your train of thought. I'm right here. Choose your next words very carefully. I promise I might not beat you up too badly. Then, strangely, the effects of all my previously ingested alcohol faded a little bit, and I was able to formulate my intentions to an almost coherent string of words. It's all good now, boys. We're fixing it. We're fixing the ending. So, what I meant is that we all need to support each other, you know? In my context, fixing means, reciprocity in the sense of supporting each other through their way. I channeled all my concentration into my next words like a super saurian, because there was no telling what would happen to me if I fucked up again. What I'm trying to say is that we need each other to get through the ordeals of our lives, because we're all social beings deep down, no matter how you put it. I felt that my Chud power level was increasing rapidly. Almost there, Anon. You can do this. I never meant that I wanted to change you. The shit that Naomi tried to put me up to do is not acceptable. But hey, we ended up together due to her interfering. That's all I really care about. I almost feel like thanking her for signing us up on all those school activities. Almost. Yeah. I'm also happy that we spent all that time together. Even though there were ups and downs, I'd say that it was worth it. Hell yeah. Going to a concert with you was great. You're awesome, and I wouldn't trade our time together for anything. I feel the same way. You also made a good point in saying that we should be able to rely on each other for support, on others for support, even when it feels difficult. It's what people the closest to you are for, right? I'm so relieved that what you just said at first was just a miscommunication on your part. So, just to be sure, I take it that means you're completely fine with me identifying as non-binary. I stuck along with you, so isn't that obvious? I guess you were correct in saying that I am a pansexual. I don't care what your gender is. We're progressive, I suppose. Your dino tits are cute, and cute Snoot, on the other hand. Little tiny dino titties. Huh? Shit, can they read my mind? Nothing. About fucking time that you told me openly that you accept me for who I am. Yeah. About time. I know I'm such a fucking retard sometimes. I admit that I don't have the best social skills. Oh really, you just noticed? Very funny. Well, since the ice is broken, there's more I want to open up about. Alright. I should have been more open about my opinions. You can't read my mind, right? Uh-huh. Remember our first time in science class? Back then, I didn't know how to handle your different pronouns, because it was new to me. Sure, I had heard about it being a thing, and I never did have a problem with it. But you know what sometimes happens to people when they thrust into a new situation? Oh yeah, that. I'm surprised that you even mention it. I actually completely forgotten about it already. Anyway, I forgive you. Thank you. Just keep in mind any interactions with new people that it's unreasonable to expect everyone to immediately internalize your gender identity. Not everyone is a bigot. Be understanding, and hopefully other people will understand you back. Well, if someone is actually bigoted towards you, fuck them. Fang downs their drink and then grabs another. Yeah. Didn't I already admit I overreacted? That's not how I behave normally. I was still feeling bad about that concert incident, and I just wanted to vent at someone. I understand. That happens to people sometimes. To follow up on this train of thought, I don't think most people care about you being non-binary. Which is a good thing, right? I'm sure that people who are still confused will learn in time. I hope so. I don't get why someone would get caught up in the gender thing. Fang, you're super cool no matter what you choose to represent, how you feel about yourself. I just want to finish up by saying that I know things didn't go great. I promise I truly tried my best. It's fine. Like you said, us being together on this beach is all that matters in the end. And your supportive words, of course. Feeling a little bit more confident about not fucking up again due to being too drunk, I crack open another can and take a small sip. Fuck the prom and fuck all the haters. I just want to hang out with you without anyone judging us. Yeah, we don't have to care about what others think. I take a longer sip and nod in agreement. Fang smiles at me in response, chugs down their can and grabs another. In this moment, I felt happier and less insecure than how I had felt in a very long time. Maybe it was because I finally opened up, but also gained Fang's approval in the process. So, how did you realize I'm super cool? I just think that playing in a band is pretty awesome. Also, being independent, finding your own way without giving a fuck is the way to go. You know, I always mess that up with that myself. Not to mention your feathery wings and cute pterodactyl tail. Humans are just plain boring. What? Did I say something wrong? You did it again. What? People can hear you mumble to yourself, you know. I don't. So, you're more attracted to dinos than humans? Don't try to pretend you didn't also say something about my dino tits and Snoot earlier. It's all starting to come together. Well, too embarrassed to respond, I focused on consuming my drink further. I knew it, you pervert. So, would I be correct in guessing that hoping to get comfortable with dinos is one of the reasons you chose Volcano High when you had to switch schools? Oh shit. Wait, no. This is my Chad moment. Maybe? HMOFA? So... so happy to be correct again. Fuck you for making me cringe internally because of your oh-so-heartfelt confession. A human transferring to a dino school just because they wanted to bang them is really pathetic. I don't care. The rule of horny overrides all. Regardless of almost dying from cringe, I have to admit that after hanging out with you, I find humans so squishy and vulnerable. You don't even have claws or scales. Talk about being a really weak species. You're so lucky that we never ended up in a real fight. that shit would have been messy. In fact, I think that's kind of cute. How humans manage to survive this long is a mystery to me. And doesn't matter. I'm more interested in hearing which of my paternal parts interests you the most. Anon, spill it out. Snoot first. I like your snoot the most. It's such a funny word. Almost kind of cute. Any other particular reasons as to why you're so interested in dinos? I don't think as an in-depth explanation is needed as to why we all just have different things we like. I agree with that. Hearing more about you and what you think was really nice, Anon. You should make it a habit to open up more to people. No, I know, I'm trying my best. Anyway, how about we continue our hangout somewhere inside? Would your apartment do? Some of my alarms went off, but I managed to shut them off. Sure. We had hung out at my apartment before, but I knew that due to both of our confessions this time was going to be different. Without saying anything, Fang finished their beer, tossed it in the bag, and got up. On cue, I also quickly drank mine and put it in the bag along with the nearby empty ones. I didn't want to be a litter bug. I grabbed the bag of both empty and full beer cans and started walking off the beach towards Fang, who was already leaving. Then suddenly they stopped, and as I caught up to them, they got close to me and grabbed my waist. Let's go. Due to plot magic, the taxi driver from earlier was waiting for us at the street. We got in, and he immediately turns to grin at us from his driver's seat, like clockwork. You two had enough fun already? I don't know that guy's voice from Venture Bros, so... I like the comments that tell me about references that I didn't understand at the time. Because there's been a few of those. Trust me, the real fun hasn't even started yet. Oh, Jesus. So, where am I taking you this time, Love Hotel? Are we even allowed to go in? Like if we're still in school. Just Anon's apartment at Skin Row. It'll have to do. Hold on, how did you know to come back to pick us up? I'm afraid I can't tell ya. Tricks of the trade and all that. Trade secrets. Fang kicks the driver's seat from behind. We don't care. Start driving. Gotcha. The ride to my apartment was uneventful. If you don't count Fang leaning onto me and rubbing my thigh the entire time. Thankfully, at this point, my alarms had almost completely subsided. Maybe tonight I had begun to evolve into a Chad. As we arrive at my apartment, and Fang immediately jumps off, throws in a few bills, and pulls me out by my hand. Come on, I haven't got all night. I got up as commanded and was led by Fang to the entrance of my apartment building. Have fun, kids. I'll be enjoying the thought of it. He's gonna be in a tree. Oh, just like Marty's dad. He's a peeping Tom. Not even daring to ask what kind of plans they had for me, I just quietly follow Fang to my apartment. As soon as I unlock the door with my key, they go inside past me, clearly looking for something. I'm starving. Do you have anything I can eat straight out of the fridge? I brought an extra large bag of dino nuggets and several dipping sauces in the morning. Perfect, those were my favorite. I'm gonna need a lot of energy for tonight. Not sure how to respond, I just leave the bag of beer cans at the door, take off my shoes, and saunter over to Fang. As I sit on my bed, Fanga goes to grab a marker from my study desk, then walks up to my fridge, opens it, and scribbles their name into a large bag of dino nuggets inside. These are mine. Okay. What? Can't I have any of the dino nuggies I spent my own money on? No. My stomach grumbles at their response. That's just cruel. I need to eat too, you know. Fang just grabs the bag of nuggets and all the dipping sauces, closes the fridge, and sits on the rug next to me. She wants that top shelf shit. Once in a comfortable position, they twist the bag open and toss a nugget in their mouth. Calm down. If you're a good boy, I might just allow you to have a few. I'm a real good boy. What do I need to do in order to be a good boy? Fang happily tosses another nugget in their mouth, chomping it down instantly. I'll tell you if you come sit next to me. I comply by sitting on the floor next to Fang. A series of chills crawl up my spine as Fang suddenly turns towards me, and then stares straight into my eyes with a serious look. I feel the urge to look away, don't dare to follow through with it. And I realized something because of what you said to me back on the beach. We're made for each other. Spurging out, I can't come up with a sensible reply. Yeah. What I mean is that I need someone like you to support me and listen to me, so I can experiment to find my true self. On the other hand, you need someone like me to teach you how to be more independent, and how to better express yourself. Being honest and opening up about yourself made you feel good, right? Fang was spot on with their remark. Expressing my true feelings to them had made me feel what I could only describe as real happiness for the first time in my entire life. You're right. I'll be as open as possible to you from now on. Good choice. In order to show you my true inner self, I suggest you let me lead tonight. Wait, doing what? We're gonna be playing Rock Ring or some shit. you'll definitely learn some new things about yourself as well. Who knows where this night will take us? We're going to be on the top of the leaderboards, baby. Anon, you're a Chad now. You got the Chad chin. Calm down. You're like the skinny Chad. Oh yeah, I'm a lanklet. What of it? Still, if you feel uncomfortable at any point, don't be afraid to tell me so we can slow down. Sure, I would love to enable your true self. Good boy. I think we'll make a great pair. Let's eat. Fang hands me one of the dipping packs. Dip one of the nuggets and then feed it to me. I feel weirded out but also curious because I want to see where this goes. Of course. I rip open the barbecue dip pack and use two of my fingies to dip a nugget and then guide it towards Fang's snoot. They lean forward and devour the nugget, but they also lick my fingers with their long tongue, coating my hand with some of their saliva. Damn, son. That non-binary pussy got me like, oh. Good boy. You're not completely useless. If you keep treating me like this, I might even start to like you. I might eventually even start to like you. For some reason I couldn't fathom, my alarms weren't going off at all. Due to not feeling so anxious anymore, I just decided to go with the flow and not question it. Another. I promise you can have a nuggie after you feed me one more time. Playing along, I dip another dino nugget and feed it the Fang. They do the same ordeal of elaborately licking my fingers. They nod at me with approval after they are done eating. With their unspoken permission, I take a nugget, scrape up the rest of the dip, and eat it myself. The nourishment fills me with the hope that I might actually be able to survive this night. Oh, shit. Then I realize that something is missing. Yeah, I'm feeling thirsty. I'll go get our beer bag from the door, alright? Sure, that's what I just needed as well. I walk up to the door, grab our bag of beer cans, and bring it over. I grab two cold ones and hand the other one to Fang. We crack our beers open and take a swig. Then Fang smiles, shifts closer to me, and lifts their legs over mine, almost putting them on my lap. Their snoot is so close to my mouth that I can feel their hot breath. We are in full body contact, albeit mostly through clothing. I kinda like you now. Thanks. I like you a little bit too. We start consuming our beers and eventually finish roughly half of the nuggets and all of the dipping packs in silence, because no words were needed to communicate how we were feeling. In this moment, I feel content just hanging out with someone I really like. Compared to my previous social life, it almost feels like a dream. Then my companion interrupts my thoughts by nudging my side. Anon? Yeah, babe. Fang places their beer can on the floor, gets off me, and stands up. Confused, I follow suit. Did I do something wrong? Am I gonna get kicked out of my own apartment? Am I in the doghouse? I am relieved as they just pull me in with a winged hug. They tighten their hold on me and then lean in to whisper to my ear. I'm so happy I found you. We'll do great things together. Not sure how to respond to something like that. I blurt out the first thing that comes into my mind. Thanks. You've already taught me how to be a better person. I love you. Fang releases me and steps back. They are clearly in good spirits due to my honest confession. That is so sweet of you. Is there anything else you would like to do with me? No. Good night. Your bed looks more comfortable than the floor. Fang gets on my bed on their knees and then pats the space in front of them. Come sit with me. I get on the bed on my knees, facing Fang directly. They proceed to hold my hands, then lean forward with an amused smile and stare me in the eyes. I can't help but be mesmerized by their beautiful amber eyes. Your shyness is so cute. Don't worry, I won't bite. Too much. I take it you've never kissed a dinosaur before? Did this happen during one of the ending sequences? I think so. Yeah. So they never actually did anything before this point. I take it you've never kissed a dinosaur before? No. Not even a human? No. Then I'll be your first then. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. I have some experience since I've kissed shorter snouts before. A human can't be that different, right? Fang shifts towards me once more. Come on, Anon. Fang. I close my eyes and lean in to meet Fang's snoot. Anon, that's just my lips. I want more. Open wide. Oh. As I open up my mouth, even slightly, Fang immediately grabs my head and kisses me sideways as if they were trying to devour me. Then they proceed to invade my mouth with their long tongue. I almost gag and try to pull back. However, due to Fang's firm grip, there is no escape. Oh, God! Alarms! No! After a few excruciating moments of intense arousal and discomfort, Fang pulls back. I think I reached your tonsils. More. Be a good little human for me. Continuing their human experimentation slightly less excessively, Fang presses their lips on my mouth and... I forgot my water. Fang presses their lips on my mouth and tongue kisses me again. continuing their human experimentation slightly less excessively. Then they grab my head even more strongly and explore the roof of my mouth with their tongue. I feel like my chest is about to burst. Am I going to die? Hopefully. After not too long, Fang is satisfied and they stop rampaging the inside of my mouth. As I dare to open my eyes, they continue their onslaught by pushing me down onto the bed. Their fluffy pterodactyl wings engulf me and they snuggle my chest. I need to go clean myself and I need to go take a shower. It seeped into my butt crack. Oh, it's so vulnerable. After squeezing me for a little bit longer, Fang lets me go, gets off the bed, and poses in front of it. You're so much fun. I'll make you into a good lover yet. Thanks, Fang. I love you. Keep this up and I'll really start to like you. Yeah. So, you passed the first test. Is this gonna just go into full-blown fucking greed? I didn't expect that. I thought this was just a fix to the second ending, and that's it. I didn't expect it to go this direction. So, you passed the first test. Have you washed yourself recently? I don't know what answer you want to that question. It could be one or the other. Like today, I have to go to school every day, so I mean, I guess it's okay to take a shower the night before so you can so it's easier to get up and just go. Yeah. I took a shower and shaved in the morning. I'm so proud of you, Annon. Maybe you aren't such a fuck-up after all. I'm ready to go further if you're also feeling up to it. You know, I've been aroused ever since we left the beach. Anything for you. Oh, good boy. Lie on the bed on your back. Disappointed by my confusion, Fang takes an authoritative pose and looks at me expectantly. Come on, don't disappoint me. I weigh my options for a moment. I immediately realize that there is no turning back. Annon, you can go through with this. Don't embarrass yourself. Isn't this what you always wanted? As Fang keeps getting visibly more impatient, I finally resign to my fate as Fang's boy toy and lie down on the bed. Accepting my submission, they come over and sit next to me. Undress for me. As commanded, I lean upward and undo my buttons on my jacket, take it off, and toss it on the floor. After that, I get rid of my t-shirt as well. Pants off next, skinny. I immediately obey by undoing my zipper, arcing up my lower back, sliding my pants off, and then tossing them somewhere to the left of me. All of it. Don't be afraid, little human. Having managed to push my previous unexplained hesitancy into the back of my head, I bend my legs to slide off my underpants and reveal my already half-erect human peni. Fang pries my legs apart and sits between them. I didn't expect a second mod to have full-blown goodness gracious in it. Goodness gravy. They take a closer look at my penis, clearly not impressed. I don't know what to do for you. That's just the way it is. I suppose it'll be fine. The emotional connection is what counts the most. Fang gets up and takes off their clothes, which comes off surprisingly quickly. They get back on me, putting us in fully naked contact for the first time. I am surprised by how soft and malleable the scales on their body are compared to their arms. As Fang starts positioning themselves to hold me in place, my eyes focus on their bare paratactile tits. Actually, this is the third time, because there was Stella. Oh, she fucks me. It always goes back to Ween. After they finish straddling me, they notice my stare and give me an amused look. First-timers are so amusing. You can touch my breasts, you know. With their permission, I grab Fang's dino tits with both hands. Whoa! Even though they're not that big, they feel so soft with just the right amount of firmness. Oh. I continue by massaging a breast with one hand and then gently squeezing the nipple on the other. How does it feel listening to me narrate this shit? How does it feel? I mean, people did it with pony stories all the time. There was Mike the microphone and someone else. Kevin something. I started with a K. I don't know. You know what? One of these days, I might decide to just read Twy and Me again. Who knows? That's the one I remember the most. Oh, God. Autism. One hell of a drug. I continue by massaging a breast with one hand and then gently squeezing the nipple on the other. Wouldn't they go by... So they're going by Elder Scrolls logic, where the Argonians have tits. I guess. Give those reptiles some big old titties, please. That's all I ever wanted. Fang lets out a soft moan due to my handiwork, which causes my dick to harden more. And that feels good. You're not completely hopeless after all. Thank you. I really like doing this for some reason. I'm sorry you had to see me do that with my hands. I get an idea to try something to tease Fang since I've been on the defensive so far. I stop handling Fang's nipple and proceed to squeeze them near the base of their tail. It feels as plump as it looks. They react by flinching and letting out a surprised yelp. Hey! Something wrong? No, you just surprised me. You can continue if you promise you won't tell anyone. Got it. I start massaging Fang's tail from the base to the tip with my hand. They rock according to my movement rhythmically. I've never let anyone do this to me. You can't do something like this with a human. Tails are so exotic. My, so fluffy. My goodness. I stop the massage and then Fang leans down to embrace me. We start making out relentlessly. You're getting better at this, Anon. I focus on kissing Fang and exploring their scaly body further. How long is this going to go? After what feels like an eternity of intense bliss, Fang pulls away from our kissing. You really fired me up. It would be a good time to put on some protection before I start pounding you. Do you have any condoms lying around? Do I look like a gigolo to you? I'm Mondo, baby. I'm Mondo cool. I would love to play Killer is Dead on this channel. That is the wildest shit I've ever seen in my life. Not really, but I thought I'd ask anyways. At least we safely conclude that you don't have any diseases. I'm probably on my safe day, so we can just do it without protection. Probably. What if you get pregnant? Didn't. What, are you a fucking wimp? Fang, seriously. Risking a pregnancy is not a good idea right now. Have you not ever heard of prom date disasters? Fine, I'll take a morning after pill to be sure. Now be a good boy and let me use your body. You will come inside me tonight. Fang straddles me and grabs my... I was going to say that myself. Either that or Pinor. Pingus. Nozer. Snooping as usual, I see. Pingus is the funniest thing in the world. And nobody will tell me otherwise. Every time I look at it, it gets funnier. Fang straddles me. Okay, I'm done. I'll control myself. Fang straddles me, grabs my penis, and starts stroking it. Oh. 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 Holy shit, Lois. Holy fuck. Oh. Oh. That got to me. The first time I ever saw YouTube poop was Sonic Says. Like, it was either like the first one or like ones after that. I remember it was like Red Sonic or something like that. And it was, of course, the Sonic Says thing, obviously. Get out of there. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Holy fuck, Lois. I'm coming. Oh. Fang straddles me, grabs my pingus, and starts stroking it. Oh, finally. My hands are no longer the only ones that have touched my dick with horny intentions. With their brief foreplay, Fang manages to get my dick a bit harder, ready for what's to come. Then they shift upwards a bit and line my dick towards their slit. Ready? Yeah. Fang slams down on my shaft with all their force, as if they were doing their best to shatter my pelvis. If you're not careful, I'm gonna end up like that one guy in the car, in the back of the van or whatever. You've seen it too. You've seen it. Oof. Oof. I can't do it. Sorry. My initial surprise subsides as I feel Fang's warmth and wetness. Thank Raptor Jesus doesn't weigh as much as some of the other dinos. Fang doesn't weigh as much as some of the other dinos. Still, I always thought this was supposed to hurt them more than me. I think that might be the first time. Maybe, I don't know. You okay? Yeah, I just wasn't expecting for you to drop on me like that. Whatever, you sissy. Just let me lead. Fang starts riding my dick to Kingdom Come, and I lie back as commanded. My dick gets ravaged by Fang, as Fang pounds me down on the bed. This feels amazing. I'm so happy to no longer be a virgin. getting more comfortable with using me, Fang starts picking up the pace. Not sure what to do, my hands alternate between grabbing their butt and waist as they keep riding me. Anon, let's hold hands. That exact idea was in my head. I reach out to hold hands with Fang. Then when we connect, they lean down and we kiss again. Fang starts fucking me faster. I start feeling something familiar in my groinage area. What is this feeling? I believe I've had this before. Oh no. Fang, you're about to come. Grab me by the waist and slam me down hard as you come. You think you can manage by being my semen pump? Fang pats my head. Good boy. I place my hands on both sides of Fang's waist, and they change to fucking me with slower and deeper motions. Sorry. Then I feel like I'm about to come, so I press Fang's groin down to me to make sure I erupt in their deepest place. As I keep coming inside Fang, they kiss me again. I'm glad I'm alone right now. I can feel your warmth. It's warm, isn't it? After the brief break in pounding, they resume fucking me completely unfazed. Don't worry, it will reharden for a bit. Don't you worry. That refractory period hasn't happened yet. I can keep going for a few times. Seriously, you can. Hentai is more realistic than you think. You can keep going. There's more in there, and it will come out. I'm sorry I had to teach you that. I'm sorry I'm the one who had to do that. Just give it like 30 seconds, and then it'll happen. Not immediately. I'm sorry. After the brief break in pounding, they resume fucking me completely unfazed. I haven't gotten off yet. Stay put a bit longer. As Fang goes up and down, up and down, up and down, I realized how my cum starts seeping out of their pussy. That them pussy got me feeling whack. As it goes on, I have a hard time focusing due to still being exhausted from coming after being horny for such a long time after. I keep letting Fang doing all the work, and I momentarily lose the track of time. I break out of it when they come and collapse on top of me. I am capable. I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Ugh. You did well. You do well. Both of us spent, Fang gets off me, sits next to me on the bed, and lets out a satisfied sigh. I think I'm going to keep you after all. I'll go get cleaned up. As Fang goes to clean up, I sit up on the bed, still a little bit confused about how quickly things had developed tonight. After not too long, Fang comes back from the bathroom, gets down on the bed next to me, and leans on my arm. Somehow they have put their clothes back on without me noticing. You're so soft. Fucking you was amazing. I want to be with you forever. Fang responds by pulling me down on the bed and getting on top of me. I embrace Fang again and drift off into an incredible feeling of closeness. Sometime later, I am disturbed by Fang pulling out their phone. They tap it a few times and turn to look at me, disappointed. I look at the time. I think I can still easily get a cab if I hurry up. I was going to stay the night, but on the other hand, I realized we probably shouldn't let my parents think something is up. We can spend more time together later. Good call. I can manage sleeping alone. Let's meet up tomorrow morning, all right? Text me when you wake up. I'll come up with loads of fun for the both of us. Sure. See you tomorrow, Anon. The door audibly slams as Fang exits to wander off, clearly in good spirits. After they leave, I immediately lie down on my bed and try to sleep, just skip to the morning. My thoughts switch to my actual predicament. Yeah, on the other hand, I feel so empty because Fang left. Oh well, if I don't do anything retarded, we'll be sleeping together a lot in the future. Eager to see what tomorrow brings, I empty my mind completely, and not after too long I succumb to sleep. No, I have never been this mad, Charlie. Notifications. Eager to see what tomorrow brings, I empty my mind completely, and not after too long I succumb to sleep. After what felt only like a second, I wake up and instinctively jump up on the bed as soon as I remember that I have a meet-up with Fang soon. Regardless of last night's exercise, I feel superbly rested. Wow, this is probably the first time in my entire life when I haven't felt exhausted the next day after doing something physical. I have to say, that was a perfect night. Maybe I can actually have the normal life that I've always wanted. Having woken earlier than planned, I decided to shitpost on my favorite Siamese deer horn handcrafting forum before meeting up with Fang. Turn Wi-Fi off. Turn it back on. Oh, I'm not banned anymore. What would get me the most views? See you later, virgins. Oh look, there's a thread about that visual novel I played some time ago. Inspired by my talk with Fang last night, I quickly come up with a reply that will surely stir up some attention. I decide to reply to an upset poster with... Gender isn't the same as sex. Also, gender is a social construct. Yeah, get mad, losers. I still have some time left. What should I do? What if Fang comes over? They complimented me for not being a fuck-up. So if I want things to stay that way, I should probably do a bunch of cleaning to make myself and my apartment as presentable as possible. Done with the cleaning as best as I can, I'll leave to meet Fang in good spirits due to doing something productive for a change. Having run down the stairs to the street, I feel a sudden urge to open up my phone to check what kind of engagement I've gotten so far. Update thread. Holy shit! Over 20 views already. There's even a... Oh boy. Oh, you're just gonna put that in there. Oh, all scrumptious, diddly umptious. Holy shit, over 20 views already. There's even a couple of those and KYS's. Anon, you really did it this time. Chuckling quietly to my newly founded intellectual superiority, as I start putting away my phone, I realize something. Wait a minute. This is a waste of time. What the fuck? Shit, I forgot to text Fang. I send Fang a text to ask about where to meet up. They probably won't respond right away, even if they're ready, so what should I do? Fresh air feels nice, so I suppose I could just wander around to see if I can find anything interesting. How long is this? Goodness. I guess it's a full-ass ending. I put away my phone and start going off to the general direction of the better parts of town. This is going to be another great day. I just know it. The end. End of part 1. Another big long one. Holy shit. Thank you for playing. That's another one to keep my eye on. Oh. Goodness gracious. And then finally got his yoinky sploinky. Next is Rosa.
My glasses on purpose so I can tape them together. Run back to Reddit and type stuff no one will see. You're a geek. That means you're just a hipster wannabe. That's right, I'm a geek. I've got brains and a personality. I wear my glasses sincerely and my t-shirts...